All right. My kitchen is messy. And tonight, Sunday night, ordinarily I'd have a roast. I'd do a roast dinner. That's a McDonald tradition. But I'm going to attempt to do Coq Au Vin. Coq Au Vin, it's essentially loosely translates into chicken in wine. And I did pick up a bottle of wine, but one of the key ingredients I didn't think about was mushrooms, and I have one mushroom in the refrigerator. I think I don't even have a single mushroom. So what I'm going to attempt to do, what I will do is substitute red cabbage, because I do have some, or you know what, I have avocado. So I got a bag of avocado here. Bag of avocados. Duh. So I'm gonna actually use one or two, but they're not introduced until later, but I'll put one out, get it to room temperature, and they're I don't know, medium ripe. So take out two. That'll be my substitute, and for my Coq Au Vin, red bell pepper. Make sure I'm recording here. Oh yeah, a red bell pepper. You see me? Okay, red bell pepper. So that's going there. The kitchen's a mess. It always is. It seems like I'm forever cooking and cleaning. And these little apple bits on the cutting board from my pancakes earlier, they're just gonna go in the mix with the onions. Just add a little sweetness, why not? Gotta start with bacon. Bacon. When my dog hears that, she gets excited. I guess most dogs are pretty easily excitable when it comes to food, especially. Non-kibble cruncher type food. So I'm going to use 2 slices thick cut bacon, compliments of compliments. Alright, I'm just gonna, I don't have a cameraman, I don't want to start moving my camera around with bacon slime on my fingertips. So I'm going to cut them into roughly 1-inch sections. Yeah, roughly 1 inch. And I didn't even heat up I'm going to use this type of pan to cook the bacon. Render the bacon, render the fat. And the idea with Coq Au Vin, you want to get that smoky flavor out. I was just watching Julia Child. And so that means you've got to deglaze it, sort of, I think. So I'm going to get that going. Get the bacon, that's the first step. Coq Au Vin. It's cleaning the oven, so I only got one knob. The others are in the sink, so I'll just swap it out when I need. Crank on the gas. All right. Also get a. Oh yeah, my own rule. Get some soapy water in the sink so you can routinely wash your hands while you're preparing stuff. Gonna do that. Yeah, just washing my hands here. Getting a sink full of soapy water for dishes. Gotta be done. Seems like I'm always doing them. And, you know, the dish towel I had is headed for the laundry. I'm just gonna, I don't know, use this Christmas placemat. Place of a place setting in place of a dish towel. That does the job. All right. Got bacon rendering now. I'm gonna prepare the chicken. Let's see what we got here. I got 4 chicken legs with the back attached. I just thawed them out. They were in the freezer compartment of the fridge. It's down here. Oh, get some counter space going. All right. It's constant cleanup. Oh, I gotta. I'm like ambitious. I was gonna make banana bread. Didn't happen. Did make pancakes today. Pretty good with that's hence the little apple bits, like apple jacks, apple flapjacks. So Julia Child, she recommends like separating the chicken. I might just, since it's dinner for one tonight, as usual. I'm just gonna use maybe 2 pieces, and then I'll do something else with the remaining 2. So we've got four in the package. I can just leave those in the fridge, maybe marinate them, and then cook them tomorrow. I'm just gonna go with 2 pieces of chicken. If I can unravel this saran nightmare. Oh man, it's like someone was angry when they packaged this. Okay. A little hand wash. All right. This is a dish my mom used to routinely make. Say, wow, a couple of times a year. Always loved it. Bacon browned up. Roll it around in the pan. Well, that's what Julia Child says. Yeah, deglazing the reasoning behind deglazing the bacon. Let's give you a shot here. Okay, we're not deglazing it. We're not onto that step yet. But Julia Child says that you're not trying to make bacon chicken. You want to eliminate the smokiness inherent in bacon. And for me, for my liking, I do keep bacon fat in a jar, refrigerated, for the purposes of doing stir fries and other dishes. Yeah, a little bacon fat goes a long way. It's nice to cook with. It's forgiving, you say, compared with vegetable oil, I think. Now is opportune time to drain some of that fat. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Bit of a delicate operation. You don't want your bacon falling all out of the pan when you pour it off. And you also don't want the grease to get all over the pan, so. Alright, that's pretty good. Thinking once, remember the way my mom made it, the bacon was typically pretty crispy, so I'm gonna let that continue going. Now here's where I lack skills is raw meat separation. But what I think I might like to have is a small, like a paring knife. I can't seem to find any of my paring knives. Where? Oh man, it's incredible how stuff seems to disappear into thin air now. Paring knife. Where is it? Where would it have gone? I mean, like, it's just one small kitchen. Crikey. Oh, found one. And I don't have two. Where's the other one? Julia Child, you know. I know if you ever watched Emerald Lagasse, bam, guy. Always liked watching him too. I think he really reinvigorated like home cooking for a lot of people. He's You know, it's something pretty much anyone can do. Like a basic recipe. This is not so basic, because I should probably have onions going at this point. But a sharp knife. I've just got this little thing, the plunger that sucks down on the quartz countertop. Okay. God damn. Red clip on them. Sorry, that's amazing. And the recipe I watched, Julia Child, she had a lot of small onions. I'm glad I remembered to pick them up, because when I went to put them away, I figured I had at least one onion left. But yeah, I was right out of onion, and I go through a lot of onions. So I'm just chopping off the ends, and Julia Child, have a drink every time I say Julia Child. Well, Julia, she boiled hers first, like with the skin on, to make it easier to peel, and I'm not gonna do that, but that's me. Peeling onions. Sometimes I just don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. If you can get all the skin off, and there we go. Pretty good. There you go. I didn't fidget with it too much. Okay, so I'm going to do the onions how? In bacon fat. So instead of lots of little onions, I'm going to, how am I gonna chop this onion here? I'm gonna go like wedges. Wedges or rings? I'm gonna go with wedges. Wedges. Wedges! Can I, you know what, I could probably just throw them in right with bacon. I'm gonna simplify things instead of doing it all separate. Ooh, let's clean up that bacon in. I'll change the camera angle here, so hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing. Get her on the, just propping it up on a shopping bag from the dollar store. There's the wine we'll need later. Got some bananas. black beans. What are they? Black beans. And then the bean pile. Okay, that's coming along nicely. Let's have a look there, eh? Onions and bacon. Bacon and onions. Don't want to overdo the bacon though. Turn it right down and try and push the bacon off to the side. You know what? Since I'm going to turn it right off because since everything is going to be simmering in wine and butter later, I think it's okay. Now you can laugh at me trying to separate this bird pieces. These bird pieces. All right. So you're gonna find the joint. I'm gonna use a big knife for this. I'm not separate. There's no breast involved. Oh yeah, I'll use the small knife to get this rib out. I'm going all wrong about this. I'd usually just throw them in whole, worry about the bones while I'm eating it. While I'm eating it. Okay, that was a bit messy. And this rib bit just get rid of that. That can be later used in a stock. There's still bone there. Backbone. Just feeling around here. Really mangling this. There we go. Oh, it's not ordinarily how I do it. Really, I'm not cut out to be a butcher, I don't think. Do the next piece better, hopefully. little more adeptly. Anatomy is confusing, bro. Okay. Bird. You always wonder when you're cutting up a piece, maybe not if you're doing it all the time, but I just kind of wonder, like, what's on this bird's mind during its life? What kind of thoughts does a chicken have throughout the day? In the world of birds. Okay, so now we got a drumstick and then a bunch of boneless meat. So we'll do that twice. And I should be browning the chicken. I think that, I'm going to do it in that same, no, I'll use my cast iron, but we'll get this next one separated. It's, oh yeah, it's the Jamie Oliver knife. Just tear this apart. It's like the opposite of the In Excess song, They Will Never Tear Us Apart. Look, I just got that bone out of there. Quick as fuck, boy. This I'm gonna cut. There. Okay, there's a big boneless piece. There. And fuck. If I upload this video, I hear Fleetwood Mac in the background. It's going to be a copyright issue. So I'll have to, if it picks up, then I'm going to have to redo the audio. I might just do something weird with it. We'll see. See how it goes. Probably won't. Oh, yeah, no. I know YouTube, I've uploaded videos before and it was like a no-go because, boom, copyright music can be heard. At one point in my life, I want to become a copyright lawyer. We'll see if it does. YouTube doesn't think, maybe Facebook will. Or Rumble or some other site. I can't see Fleetwood Mac coming after me. Well, Stevie Nicks, which is pretty cute. Mick Fleetwood. Such a cool name. Fleetwood. Conjures up things in the imagination, eh? Oh! If you're going to Fleetwood, you better not let any flies get on you. Oh, hand washy duty. After handling that chicken. So, okay, I've got the chicken, 2 pieces of chicken. Well, 4 technically. I'm just gonna I'm just doing my own thing from here on in. Departure from the Julia Child School. Gonna put coarse salt kind of all over there. Pickling salt. You can use it for more than pickling, turns out. Now, for Coq Au Vin, okay, how am I gonna do this? What I'm gonna do is take out this deep dish, this deep frying pan, and I'm gonna transfer the bacon and onions. You know what? I'm not even gonna I don't mind a bit of bacon flavor. I'm not doing this for a contest. And for expediency, I'm just gonna skip that step of like deglazing the bacon. Okay. That's in there. And now I'm gonna use my trusty little cast iron skillet to brown the chicken. In bacon fat. Can't escape the bacon flavor here. And I don't particularly want to. I like it. Okay. Get that going. Gonna put this chicken back in the fridge. Using, I thought I didn't have any saran wrap, but I got a shit ton of it. I didn't know it was there. Oh boy, it's in the drawer, hard to get at here. One of those sliding, just tear it off. It's always working with saran wrap. This is like useless piece. Microplastics, man, getting everywhere. I don't use it often. In this instance, boy, finicky to work with that stuff, eh? It's a PITH. I should get a job at a grocery or meat department in the grocery. I'll get good at it, and then I'll quit. Get good, then quit. Learn skill, pack up your lunchbox, never come back. Alright. Browning the chicken. Too easy. And with the apple. Oh, I should have put the apple. It doesn't matter. Kind of all going to the same place in the end. That's what she said. Yeah, I was remaining like what do you call it? What's that word for the backbone? Vertebrae pieces with meat on them. I'm not throwing that out. I'm definitely gonna use that in a stock. not whatnot. Sure, it's, yeah, it's a little, I don't know, inconvenient, I guess. But I'll put these in a... I'm not trying to encourage the overuse of plastics, but talk about convenient. Grab a ZL bag. Park them in there and re-refrigerate them. Yeah, I don't know about, like, they say, like, raw chicken, you know, I probably, like, inadvertently, like, had, like, a trace of it on my fingertips and then maybe picked my nose or something. I've never gotten sick. But, you know, no harm in, you know, sanitary practices you want to adhere to. Like maybe, you know, I just happen to have a extra resilient immune system. Someone else might not. So you want to look out for your brothers and sisters in this land. Take extra precautions. Tongs makes flipping the chicken easy. Oh, and you know what I forgot? One step I forgot was to dry it. And that's critical. But, yeah, okay. Might not win awards here. It's still going to be really good. Really tasty. You can tell already. Hard to go wrong with when you have good base ingredients. So in place of mushrooms, I was going to use red cabbage. And you know, it's sad I didn't get the mushrooms because that really kind of, it's a key feature, a key component of Coq Au Vin. But now that that chicken's browning, as Steve Wallace would say, it's time for a step two. And tonight's step two is my staple drink, which is La Fin de Monde by a brewery out in Quebec, of all places. Should almost do Coco Bière. It's probably tastier than this discounted wine I got. Behringer. It's from California. Sauvignon. Yeah, it was like under $10. Kind of rare to see. Oh, the avocado, that's what I was going to use, substitute. So let's do that. Avocado is, I don't know, I'll say it's mushroomy. Kind of in texture. Just twist that off. Maybe I can grow some of these. In northern Canada, I'll be possibly the first. I have no idea. Oh, I know you need toothpicks to grow avocado. First one was so easy. This is like not the ripest avocado. just gonna peel it. I'll try. I hate peeling stuff. Well, it's satisfying if it comes off in one or two like swaths, but yeah, it's almost as bad as peeling an onion. If I make like relief cuts, it'll go a little bit easier. Lines of latitude and longitude. Lines of latitude, lines of longitude. I find you in the midst of the Tropic of Cancer. Okay, I hear that chicken is turn over the drumsticks here. That's actually browning pretty nicely without having first dried it. Just rolling it around in the skillet. Roll around in the skillet. Roll it in the skillet. Roll it in the skillet. Okay. This is like taking way too long. I apologize. Oh, it's like, or maybe you like watching me pick off avocado peel. I don't know. Leave something in the comments section. Go full tilt and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do a lot more stuff on there. A lot more interesting things like domestic, how I struggle with multitasking. Something I learned recently. Like I posted on Facebook about how ordinarily, when I'm using the clothes dryer, like I would just sit in front of it and wait till it's done, like thinking about outer space or like inventing a new game or something. Wait until it's done. And then it occurred to me, hey, while this dryer is operating, I can go and do other things. I don't have to sit and watch it. It's like really, it saved me like quite a bit of time over the course of the year. I'd say like 17 hours, no more, maybe more like 50 hours a year. Okay, now peeling this. Took way too long. Maybe if I cut it first and then try and peel it like one strip. Aha! Aha! I should patent that technique. Look at that. There, that makes it far quicker. Picking at it for Really just use it peel now. Cut the halves into thirds. What is the math on that? 1/2 of 1/3. I would say 1/6. Six sides. Hex. Saturn. Hexagon. Hextile. Do you remember if you played D&D, you got instead of just regular graph paper, which is like X and Y, you got hex paper, which is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You're putting it into alphanumeric format. Learn your hexadecimal. That sounds too sizzly. The thing about Coq Au Vin, it's okay. It's because it's once you introduce a wine, it is slow cooking, low temperature. Just simmering. Okay. Good enough for me on the chicken. I'll show it to you after I'm done this last avocado piece. Yeah, it makes peeling it smooth. I think I would like working in a kitchen. Like the right kitchen. I like working in my kitchen. It's mostly about who you're working with. You know, it makes a work job tolerable or not. I was driving ready-mix cement trucks. I'm pretty open and honest guy, you know, like I can be good. Excuse my French. I won't go into it. So, we've got the avocado bits, the brown chicken, the bacon. Should use 3 slices. I'm gonna just eat all that right now. Onions, avocado. I'm gonna cut these sixths, or they're actually twelfths, into thirds. Little chunks. Kind of, you know, like what would be mushroom size, because I don't have mushrooms. I'm not going to count them. So I actually only used an avocado and a half. Now I'm dumping everything in the pan, in the deep frying pan here. Avocado, onions, bacon. I'm gonna do red pepper too. don't think that's traditionally involved in Coq Au Vin, but I like it. I think it'll lend itself fairly well. Rookie mistake, almost sliced my thumb off there. Do it in finger style. Yeah, that's what I like about cooking. You can always put your own twist into classic recipes if you're cooking for yourself, right? Not gonna get any like adherence to the rules type snobs criticizing you. Maybe in the comments if you feel free. But I'll come back at you quick. Pick apart your life, your entire life. You can see there, I think. Now, I'm going to put in a lot of butter. A lot of butter. By a lot, I mean, I don't know. A healthy amount. Yeah, I want to save some for toast tomorrow. I got another brick, but it's cold. So, yeah, won't go overboard. Maybe I should. I'll probably regret it if I don't. Say, oh man, I should have used the last of that butter. I'm gonna bust more out anyway. Now I'm gonna add the sort of brown chicken into the rest of the mix here. Chicken in there. Yeah, notice I didn't debone the drumsticks. That'd be, I don't know, weird. But what's also weird, I suppose, like dishes, I remember my uncle used to make spaghetti sauce with pork ribs. You just leave the bones in it, eh? I remember the first time trying it. It was delicious. But it was like, I gotta pick the bones out of spaghetti. Just spaghetti, I was just used to just shoveling it in. Okay, so now this is happening, so I'm gonna get it up to a simmering, a little higher than a simmer. I'm gonna get her sizzling. Then, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna get that sizzling, and I'm thinking spices. Oh, you know what? I didn't salt the whole thing. I did salt the chicken, but I'm gonna put in. Someone's curious. I got an audience of one at least. All right. Put in some. Not coarse salt this time, just iodized table salt. Windsor. Strict German family, I think. I don't know. Spice rack. What should we put in the Coq Au Vin? Nutmeg is my go-to. Turmeric and chicken. It's good. Dehydrated parsley flakes. Nah. What's this? Oregano. Yes. Yeah. A little bit of oregano. You know, I've got fresh sage growing out front. Coq Au Vin, maybe. Yeah, but I don't feel like getting it, so I'm trying to do a show here. It's like when you need an assistant, a footman, a valet. Nowadays, it's like employee. That's your top level title. Yeah, this oregano's nice. I'm gonna put like 4 small pinches in there of oregano. And then some nutmeg. Not a lot. It's got nutmeg, it's got a little bit of bite. I think chicken lends itself well to chicken. Most things. You don't want to obviously overuse it. Or everything tastes like nutmeg. And ground turmeric. Turmeric. How do you say it? Turmeric or turmeric? Turmeric it's like so non-offensive. Kind of like a mellowing agent or something. Figure all this stuff out as you go. Get the peppermill, black pepper. Butter is nice and melted now. I'm gonna flip the chicken, stir things up, add the wine. Raise the temperature, then add the wine. Don't flip the chicken. Just kind of stir things up in the pot. I didn't finish watching that Julia Child episode. I used to watch it with Mom back in the day on PBS. And so I'm actually halfway through it, and I thought I'd just come and do it because it's getting late. It's like 8 o'clock. I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be having dinner at like 9. Want to get to bed before midnight. But I'm thinking, Night Coq Au Vin. Did Mom serve it with rice? Anyway, I don't know what traditionally you do. I've sort of made my own approach. Next time I'm getting the mushrooms. It's just mushrooms, they go leathery so quickly. You know, it's something you got to use them right away. And you know, price of motor fuel, like I got to go all the way across the city to get groceries. I just, call me the frugal gourmet. We'll get the wine in there and put a lid on it. If I have the why now I can't find the lid. The appropriately sized lid. And then I don't know what it calls for, but I'm using like about what is that? A fifth, 1/5 of the bottle. Coq Au Vin. I'm going for a break. Break time. So that, I like foods like that. You can get everything done, and then just let them nice slow cook. Turn the temperatures down as low as it can go. And when I come in for my smoke break and the fire alarm's going off, I return this bacon fat to the refrigerator. Don't want that stuff going rancid. Yuck. And a lid. Oh boy, do I have a sizable enough lid? Where did it go? You know what? I think I inadvertently sold it along with a different piece of... I'm always selling stuff that I figure I don't need, and I think I sold that lid. So I need... It's gonna fit there. Got just the solution. Oh, even better. Okay. Pizza pan. Go on there. Doesn't have to be airtight. Simmer away. And I will, I'm going to take a smoke break and then come back and hopefully show you the end result, how it all looks when it's cooked. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. How long are you going to keep this on, Blake? Yeah, I see the pizza pan here. I'm going to keep it on for, 7:57. Really, you could let it go, I don't know. Sometimes the longer the better. So 8 o'clock. So I think I'm going to leave it go for like the better part of an hour. 40 minutes, say. Maybe I'll set the timer in case I'm like out there like half asleep. There we go. Okay, 40 minutes. Oh boy. Well, I'll show you my dollar store purchases here. We got a black canvas. Then got the receipt. Like, what did that cost? I'm gonna take up painting, oil painting. The Black Harvest Acre, stretch canvas, 7x9, $1.75. Bread pan. I actually exchanged one that I had because like I'd gotten to them and one didn't have the label on it, and it has this hideous, really hideous adhesive. Like, I don't know, have to get a razor blade and take that off because like, I mean, they work. What else? Dollar store purchase. I got some pois chic. Some clique. Pois chic and clique. Black turtle beans. I don't know. It's black turtle beans are different from regular black beans. I got is luminescence tea light candles. So I use those when I'm doing research in the garage at night. Yeah, there you have it. So on the pineapple, I don't know. I better start. I don't know if that's ripe or not. I think it is. I think it's very ripe. Ripened. Lots of dirty mugs. Dishes can wait. Not expecting company. Well, yeah, today was a pretty good score. And we got, Coq Au Vin with avocado in lieu of mushrooms.